welcome back. Today I have for you an Empties video. I wanted to make a monthly favorites and then I realized what point in the month we are at right now and thought that's probably not a good idea. I've been writing June for the date for so long because I keep thinking that it's June, but it's not. It's almost the end of July now. I want to mention that a lot of these things are going to be sample packets, so they're not full-size items. So I wasn't able to form a solid opinion of the product, being that I only got maybe one or two, probably 2 to 4 uses out of each sample packet. And let's get started. All right, let's get the elephant out of the room, aka the biggest item in this bucket. Juicy Couture La La perfume. This perfume has lasted me for so long, and I am embarrassed to say that I also have another one of these in my bathroom that's double this size. I just really like this scent. It's a good everyday scent. It makes me feel sophisticated and, I don't know, adult, I guess. The packaging's kind of cheesy and cheap, but the scent is really nice, and I'll put the scent notes over here if you care, or if you are into perfumes that much that you can differentiate a perfume based on scent notes. The next item is just a basic item. This is the Pocket Back in Endless Weekend. A floral fresh scent. I just really like the pocket backs. They're nice to keep on you just in case you encounter a gross situation. So these are really nice to have on those occasions. I finished the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Honestly, primers are a dime a dozen, especially when it comes to eyeshadow. I don't feel like this kept my eyeshadow on any longer than any other eyeshadow primer that I have. And I have so many primer samples that are about this size that I only use a little bit. I don't go crazy, so these last me a while. And I think there's still actually a little bit left in here. I'm just getting rid of it because it's been around a while. But this was kind of it came out of the package hard, and then you kind of had to rub it in between your fingers to warm it up and kind of make it malleable. So that was a little weird. I don't know if that's the norm for this or if I got a bad batch, but just a heads up. Okay, so one of these is the primer and one of these is the actual foundation. I think that this is the foundation and this is the primer. These are the Dior Skin Forever foundations, and holy if Dior was actually in my price range, I'd be out buying these immediately, because these, not only do they last long and they feel nice on the skin, they didn't really oxidize on me that I noticed, and my skin likes to oxidize basically any foundation, but they smelled so good. And even now, they just smell luxurious and sophisticated, and they just made me feel so pampered almost putting them on, even though, I mean, it's a foundation, it's a primer, it's not really the most exciting thing in the world, but I just really liked the scent on these and just how they went on. Dior sets a standard for luxurious makeup, and these were absolutely no exception. I loved these. I was kind of actually sad that I only got, I want to say I got maybe one use out of both of these, but sad day. This is the Hourglass mineral primer veil thing. It was alright. Again, it was a primer, and I don't remember it being anything to write home about. However, oh yes, I do actually remember about this. This was really weirdly silicone textured, and it almost freaked me out to the point that I didn't put it on my face. A while back I had gotten the baby skin primer from, I think it was Maybelline or something, but that was just straight up silicone, and this is borderline baby skin in the fact that it felt like I was putting silicone on my face, and that was my primer. So not the biggest fan of the Hourglass Veil mineral primer, but I hear a lot of good things, and if it's good for your skin, you do you. The next one is the Lock-It Featherweight Primer by Kat Von D. I love this stuff. This actually reminds me of the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation Primer. I don't actually know if they still sell that, but this was almost like a milky texture. I want to say the Too Faced Hangover. It kind of has a similar texture of that, but without the coconut scent, and I really appreciated that. And I liked it. I felt like it kept my makeup in place. I feel like it would be really great under the actual Lock-It foundation, which I think I did get a sample of, but they only gave me shades that were like super dark and did not work for my skin tone. But I've been thinking about getting the Manic Panic Dream Tone to lighten foundation, so if you have that, let me know in the comments below how that works for you. I'm kind of not pale, but not light. I'm that weird, like, in between, so... but yeah, that was... The Lock-It foundation primer was pretty good. I have absolutely no idea what this was because I threw away the outer packaging, and it doesn't say it on the back. It came with a little brush that I liked for a sample packet. That's kind of cool. I actually have it still because it works really well for like smudging under like lower lash line. But yeah, that was kind of meh, whatever. So the one thing that I actually was really impressed with, and I may go and actually purchase, is the Tarte Rainforest foundation. I'll insert like the actual title right here. I wore the shade Light Medium Honey one day, and though it is not completely my shade, it didn't oxidize crazily, and for someone with really damaged and scarred oily skin, this stuff stayed on really well for a water-based foundation. I was expecting it to be too light of coverage, like a BB cream would be for someone who has really great skin, but it was nice to put this on and be like thoroughly surprised that it wasn't just a sheer wash of color, that you could actually build it up and there was enough color there for it to not look crappy on my skin. This foundation is actually really versatile, and you could probably wear it as someone with dry skin, someone with oily skin, someone with damaged skin, someone with perfect skin. Really, I did enjoy that, and I'm glad that I tried it because there were a lot of videos that I watched on YouTube that were like, if you have oily skin, stay away. So I guess this is a case of like, it really matters if that foundation works with your skin. So I kind of liked that. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my kind of foil packet review of all those items. If you've tried any of the full-size items, let me know in the comments below how that worked out for you. There are definitely a couple things that I am interested in purchasing and some things that I'm kind of not swayed at all. Maybe you guys can sway me. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye. But yeah, I ran out of that and I was kind of sad, and then I remembered that I have another double-sized bottle in my bathroom, so I wasn't as sad.